Well done, Spyro. Now that you have all 14 talismans, your guidebook can break the lock on the door, and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready?
I will be ready once I clear out this castle, but I will bring him on in a bit.
You'll have to jump down the hole in the floor to get to where Ripto and Gulp are waiting. I can help you out a little bit. I tamed some pterodactyls from Skelos Badlands. They'll be dropping in objects that you can use to fight Gulp.
Yeah, if you have...
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have all 14 talismans, your guidebook can break the lock on the door, and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready?
Wait, what?
You'll have to jump down the hole in the floor to get to where Ripto and Gulp are waiting. I can help you out a little bit. I tamed some pterodactyls.
Ah.
They'll be dropping in objects that you can use to fight Gulp.
Are you repeating yourself? Okay, that was weird. Basically, when you exit a level or enter... Basically, if you exit a level into the home world where you're able to... Once you have all the talismans, you get warped to the boss's door. Or if you reload your file after saying no... and you're still in the home world, it'll warp you back to it, which is why it was here, so that was actually kind of good for opening. But then she repeated the two dialogue boxes at the same time, like one after another, and she just repeated herself, which is a glitch. So we just started on a glitch. Well, we started on what was supposed to happen, but then it happened twice. And I'm really confused as to why it happened twice. Well, that's put a bit of a weird twist into our start, because... Welcome back to Spyro 2 / Gateway to Glimmer Reignited, and in the last episode... we slipped by Icy Speedway after we dashed through Shady Oasis, and that's pretty much all that we had to do, because Shady Oasis was our final talisman, which obviously we said no, so we could go do the Icy Speedway. But right after, you know, finishing off the episode, she started talking to me, and I had to say no so I could save the game and quit, and obviously loading it up for this episode. But I've got to bash this down again, by the way. She talked to me upon loading my file, as you just saw right there, and, yeah. Then she said it twice, which is not supposed to happen, so I don't know what happened there. But before we go far with Ripto, as I was about to say, because I was trying to go along with the cutscene until it double-backed on itself. Make a pun while I can. We're going to be exploring the rest of Autumn Plains, because this part is the highest part of the level, and we'll be able to actually reach some of the islands that are quite far off on the map. And that is actually what we need to do in order to grab some stuff. Now, we've already been that way, and that, yes, you could just fly from up here down to that thing, so you could probably, like, skip paying money bags, but the problem is the door's shut as well. The door's not open with the bridge gone, the door's shut as well. So you have to pay for him to open the door and extend the bridge. And of course, the one to the right there is Icy Speedway, which we've already sorted out. So we just got to take this whirlwind, come up here, grab these gems, and we pretty much get like a nice view of the front of, well, the plains itself. Looks a little bit odd, to be honest. There's floating stones, we're surrounded by mountains, I guess those are the plains, but we're high up in the middle. A little bit odd. But by the way, this is good! Can you see that gleam in the distance? I like that. That happens to gems in all the original games, as well as the Reignited trilogy, but to a lesser extent. But that shine is really noticeable. What we got to do is glide from here and just go straight there. And hope to God you make it. What is that big shine? It's an orb! It's just bouncing here, like, in the middle of nowhere. And that pretty much goes to show that orbs have the same kind of shine, even actually a more potent shine than actual gems. We got 75 gems right there as well, by the way. And we also got a trophy for making this big leap to the... So yeah, if you get this orb, you get the trophy. So that's an easy achievement right there. Just do a little flutter to get back here, because we're pretty much on the walls at the beginning of the area. Back to this. Back to Zephyr. I was about to say the Speedway, but no, that's actually in that little alcove right in front of me. But yeah, we're on the outer walls, which is pretty cool. Doesn't seem like there's any reason to be up here, except for maybe hunt around for a few gems, so we'll follow the path and see where it leads us. Maybe there are a few gems up here, we just haven't been able to see them until now. So let's go all the way around to a cracked wall. Can we bash it? Yes! To another orb! Yes! 2 orbs right next to each other. And you get them pretty much in the same place as well. 20 gems there. We're still actually missing just 5 gems. Oh boy, what do I feel like they're going to be at the beginning? But yeah, that was pretty much all the reason why we needed to go up there for, and that's pretty much the majority of the entire thing. So, Spark's saying that they're up there, so I guess I'll just cut out climbing these ladders until I get there. Oh! And I missed that one! I had to come all the way back to the top in order to grab that, but that's not that big of an issue really, because if we just go back down here, there we are, without touching the whirlwinds, somehow I managed that. We're pretty much back at the boss anyway, so it wasn't that big of an issue being there, but again, why did we not grab that? Well, we grabbed literally every other gem around there. Have no clue, but hey, at least we're able to get that, so yeah, there's actually we've actually done everything that we can. Let's go down and fight Gulp, apparently.
Gulp, we finally made Avalar ours. You've earned a special reward.
Oh, he's taking care of his pet. Gulp's awesome.
Gulp, what is it, boy? Oh, the fairy. Here you go.
And Ripto cares. That's adorable. But, of course, Spyro ruined it. I mean, he is the bad guy.
You singed my cape! Dragon, you are really starting to get on my nerves. Say goodbye, flame breath. Gulp. Lunchtime.
As well, I've noticed that Gulp's also a lot smarter than he appears to be from the original. And I kind of like that. I mean, he also has a lot more of a charismatic design than he did before. He was just a blob of model, really. By the way, we just flamed Ripto. Can we get the skill point from the other place, please? Yeah, probably not. But yeah, immediately Gulp is going to try and charge at you and squish you. And he has been buffed since the original releases of Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, or Gateway to Glimmer. Basically, he chases... Wow, I was running away at max speed and he actually got me, and now the camera's bugging out. Well, there is a skill... Why is he not shooting at me? And why is he able to squish me so easily? What the hell? I know I just said he was buffed, but that's a bit ridiculous. Come on now. He just ran into that steel keg and hurt himself. Well done. Okay, if I can actually speak, there is a skill point for doing this perfect. That's not going to happen. There's also a skill point. There's also a trophy/achievement for getting through without taking out any fodder, which is not going to happen as well because this guy has been buffed and he's difficult. His shots like to pretty much predict where you're going to go and box you in, so literally just when you run in a circle when that happens, and the shockwave caught me, so I'm dead already. That was great. But yeah, the shots just used to kind of be slightly ahead of where you were running, but now they are really, they really track your movement and go ahead from where you're going. So that, and the shockwaves are also a little bit bigger. He's also a lot more aggressive, and not only that, he has 10 hit points. This is going to be a long battle to get through. Getting the trophy/achievement as well as the skill point in both is not an easy task. And the only way to attack him is to knock these steel kegs and other weapons that hatch from eggs dropped by pterodactyls. Don't ask me how steel kegs and rockets can, like, hatch out of eggs, because if the eggs themselves get broken by crush, they don't hurt. They have to hatch in order for them to actually be usable. That includes bombs as well. But you've got to flame them, of course. It's a little bit awkward to hit him because of this sort of mechanic, but that's the challenge, I guess. So it's mostly just a dodging game until you are given the equipment necessary to fight him. That's a rocket. Pick that. Walk into it. There we are. For some reason I had to spit fire in order to pick that up. Fire. And I do need fodder now. This is not funny. Nope. Oh, god dang it. See, I swear they have a little bit of homing added to them as well, which they never had before. So, yeah, this guy is a threat. He's a lot harder than what he was in the originals. So, this could take me a few tries because he's difficult. He's really difficult. I mean, he was difficult enough in the original, but I guess they just didn't think he was hard enough. I mean, Crush definitely felt difficult. I don't know how he keeps getting me with that, especially when I'm running away at max speed. It's not like I can go any faster. So, I don't know how he's getting me when he runs at me like that. guess I just got to preemptively dash away in order to not let him crush me in the first place. Or I got to dash when he's about to land. Right. Flame. Right, as long as that blows up next to him, that should hurt him. Yep, there we are. I cut off his attack. The problem is, every time you hit him, he does like a little slam on the ground, which pretty much destroys everything on the floor, including fodder, and I believe it doesn't spit out butterflies if he kills the fodder. Unlike, you know, other enemies. Come on, hatch, hatch, hatch. Give me that. Okay. Got it. Oh, I didn't pick it up in time. I thought I did it. I did that very well. Barely. So yeah, it's incredible. Even in the original, it is incredibly difficult to not do this. Well, to do this without getting hit. You are going to take damage. Unless, you know, you're somehow perfectionist. I actually bonked into the rocket that I was supposed to be picking up. I was trying to get in the right angle to flame that, but that didn't happen. You know what I should be using? I should be using the Spyro 1 roll. It would actually be really helpful here, because I could dupe him out like that. Yeah, boy! Dang it! I should have kept doing it there, but yeah. Remember, Spyro 1 only had the roll mapped to L1 and R1. Spyro 2 and 3 dropped it. Well, every other Spyro game dropped it. He weren't close enough for that effective. How did I miss that? Come on, that was a straight-on shot. That's annoying. Oh, chicken. I need chicken. Why are you not back, Sparks? What the hell? There's more fodder there, and he just ate it from... Oh, no! I forgot that was a thing! If he eats fodder, he heals! I forgot that was a thing. And he knocked that bomb away. God dang it. Hatch in the suck. Nope, that's not happening. He's destroyed the egg. I couldn't use it. He's a sneaky bugger. So yeah, the problem is, if you do take damage, that's when fodder spawns. But if you don't get the fodder, he will. So you can't really avoid it for the achievement/trophy that's Reignited exclusive either, if you do take damage, because then it just makes the fight go on even longer. And if you're trying to, like, perfect it, or, you know, just trying to get through without killing fodder, it's going to take even longer. And you could possibly die, and then you'll be here even longer still. So, yeah, standing still and using the roll is actually a lot more reliable. Oh my god, stop spitting out fodder, please. I actually need weapons. I can't hit him otherwise. Yeah, that really helps. So yeah. Now, whether they brought the roll back, it's actually useful in the games they weren't available in. I don't know if that's considered broken or not, because it wasn't in the original. I actually rolled into that shockwave. I thought the other shot was going to come on the opposite side, but it didn't, because it tracked. Yeah, there we are. Really helpful. Right, let's flame that over there. That's a hit. We're getting there. Yeah, this fight mostly just takes a while because I'm, like, just trying to hit him with the weapons. Please be fodder. I actually need fodder. Nope. Shit. Now I really do need fodder. Oh, okay. It actually breaks the eggs in the Aerodactyl's hands as well when he slams, which makes no sense because they're not on the floor. I just noticed that there were pterodactyls above us. I keep saying Aerodactyl because of Pokemon and he's my champion, but... Feck. I wasn't ready for that. No, I want to pick up the thing. What? What? Oh, the bomb! The bomb exploded when I was about to hit it, so it exploded on me and killed me. I was about to say, what killed me? The bomb blew up, but that's what actually killed me. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to cut back until I get back to 3 hits, because... that took a while to get there, and I died because he slammed the ground when a bomb was in my face, and that was very clever. But he wasn't quick enough to charge, he wasn't quick enough to break that egg, and it hatched into a keg, which was perfect because that hurt him. So, at least kegs are actual obstacles that if he runs into, it hurts him. But yeah, I'm gonna cut back until I get back to at least 3 hits left on him, because that's where we were, and it's gonna take me a while to get back to that point. No, that's mine. Why did I not get it? Jesus Christ. When I flame something, I expect to get the health from it. That was great. Nope, mine. Why do I not get the... I have to walk back after I flame it in order to get it. That's annoying. How to do it again. Every time I made a butterfly appear, I had to go back to actually pick it up. Sparks won't grab it automatically for some reason. That's annoying. And even if he's gone, he doesn't immediately appear. He should do. Especially when I'm trying to run and dodge, I need the health on the go. I need more fodder here, actually. Oh, no, 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 you son of a bitch. I don't want any of that. Bugger off. Got him. Don't break it! Oh, that was a bomb inside. That could have actually hurt me. Ah, feck. Bomb. That count? Or did he knock it away? He knocked it away. God. Oh, no! Like, that had to be fodder! I was ready to launch it. That's a 1-up. Give me that. That's full health. And again, I had to run back in order to pick it up. I shouldn't have to do that. Wait, what's this egg? Come on. Come on, quick, quick, quick. Okay, shoot the bomb. Pick that up. Blast him. Okay, the bomb was nowhere near him, but I got him with the cannon. Not cannon, the rocket. You know what I mean. Words are not easy at the moment. Focusing. Come on, you son of a bitch. Nope. Ow, I rolled into the shockwave. Come on! That shockwave was dissipating. That's not fair. I got hit twice in one barrage. That's... No. Okay, no, this is a problem. I got 2 hits. He's got 1. Come on, give me something. A rocket. A rocket will do it. That's fodder! I didn't get the fodder again. Every time I free a chicken, I have to run back for it. After I kill it. That's annoying. Die, you scrub. That was annoying. Every time health appeared, I had to run back to get it again. Get out of here. My lord, that was more annoying than it was. It wasn't a difficult... It was difficult, but it was challenging.
Spyro, you did it.
Whoa! Laura, where'd you come from?
I was just outside the castle in Autumn Plains. The castle is now free again. There's no sign of Ripto. And since you've been around, the creatures of Avalar are finally starting to get along. Since you've done so much for Avalar, and since I know you've really missed being on vacation, we really wanted to do something nice for you. It's not much, but we hope you like it.
Oh, wow, this is great. Aren't you gonna join me?
No. I'd like to, but I've got to go check on the professor in the winter tundra. He's still trying to fix the super portal so we can send you home.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I think I'll just hang out here for a while and soak up a few rays. Uh-huh. Hey, where'd Laura go? I better follow her.
That's probably what you get for not paying attention. Yeah, that was challenging. It was exhilarating. It was fun. But why did I have to kill fodder, but then when I'm running away in order to dodge attacks, I have to go back to where I killed the fodder in order to get the health? It should be automatic, especially if I'm not at full health. This is what I mean by Sparks being weird. And even if I don't have Sparks, if I kill fodder, he should immediately appear. Why do I have to go near the butterfly to get him?
I think I've finally come up with a way to access the dragon worlds from the super portal. This power crystal should give us the extra boost that we need. Just a few more calculations to set it up. I think I have it. Excellent. Everything is finally ready. We're going to need a lot more orbs, but with the power crystal boosting it, the super portal should work again.
That was more of a powerful bomb than what we were using.
So, you thought you had gotten rid of me. Well, I'm afraid not. I persuaded that fat bear Moneybags to sell me a few bombs.
Quick, the power crystal!
Don't even try it, book boy, or you'll be the world's smartest pile of ashes. This is just what I need for a new scepter.
Hunter, do something, quick!
Hey! Give that back! Well, I tried.
Didn't try hard enough.
You little fools! After I destroy you all with my new scepter, I'm going to rename this place Riptonia!
So yeah, Ripto only fell out of the castle. That was it. So we're still going. We're not done yet. At least we caught up to her. And if you remember, this is where they were. This is when Ripto actually got brought in the first place. So, but if that was the case, you'd think that Ripto would have taken this place over first. And he only just took it over right now, and then we arrive. We're always one step behind somehow.
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal.
You know, when you say power crystal, I get Crash Bandicoot vibes. And I guess that makes sense, because Crash 3 was out when Spyro 1 was in development. Which is why Spyro 3 had a code to play Spyro the Dragon. Which is actually how you get the original teaser trailer when Spyro Reignited Trilogy was just becoming a thing. Because there was a code that you could do in the Insane Trilogy, the remakes of Crash 1, 2 and 3, in order to do that. I haven't actually brought that up, actually, so I guess that's actually a good point to talk about it, because she talked about power crystals, and crystals are a thing in Crash. But yeah, welcome to Midnight Tundra. That's what it's called, isn't it? Yeah, Winter Tundra. Not Midnight Tundra, but it is nighttime, but that's not what I meant. And it's actually not very big. It's actually the smallest of all of the Avalar homeworlds. And it's also the final one because, well, Ripto's got no one else other than him making his new scepter, so he's literally going to be the only one that we got to face off. So that means that this is going to be the last hub world, and there's a little thing missing. Winter Tundra, Autumn Plains, Summer Forest. Where's the Spring hub world? Because all the hub worlds are named after seasons, but there's a season missing. This is probably the reason why Autumn Plains is the biggest hub world in Spyro. Oh, well, probably in Spyro history. It has got 2 speedways, and it's got so many levels, as well as the boss, that it pretty much fills up the entire screen here. The reason being is because they didn't have enough time to develop enough worlds to populate another hub world during development of the original. You know, before, because that's basically scrap content. And there's also been like fan-made designs in specialized engines that replicate the feel, the PS1 originals, that make another hub world with original levels for Spyro 2. Obviously, the remake's not going to do that, because unless they're going to add some new stuff, which they did with, you know, skill points for Spyro 1 and trophy achievements for all 3, they didn't want to, like, you know, add anything additional, including scrapped orb ideas in order for it to be like the original experience. I mean, you could have had a few extra levels after, like, the main game, so it didn't feel like it. It's just additional bonuses, like how the Insane Trilogy made Stormy Ascent available, which was like a harder version of an existing level, and it was like free DLC or something. They could have done something like that, and they could still do something like that, but for now, that's not the case. Anyway, we've got other things that we can't exactly interact with at the moment, but that's exactly why I'm hanging around here when grabbing some of these gems. Because Moneybags is here yet again, getting kicked out, so I'm guessing he's going to try and build up money for an army. Who knows? Maybe he'll get the Breeze Builders.
Well, Spyro, it comes down to this. There's only one more thing I can teach you. And like all the best things, it doesn't come cheap.
1,000 gems to learn the head bash. If you want 100%, gotta do it. And plus, we have to do it, because this is probably one of the first paywalls that may actually give you trouble if you've been very skimpy on grabbing gems. Because you can't progress and beat the game until you get this ability. So you're gonna have to get it.
The head bash move is very simple, really. All you must do is jump and then press the action button.
Yep, simple as that. That's your ground pound. And there we go. We can actually bash stuff. So now we can finish off the other worlds of Autumn Plains. So we can actually beat that area 100%. We don't need to go back to yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't need... No, we don't need to go back to Summer Forest. We've already done all that, so... I was just trying to think, is there anything I need to blow up? But no, I can just check this, and yeah, we've done Summer Forest. Which in itself is actually pretty big. Took us a while to get through that. Okay, that looked a little bit weird. By the way, if you want to do the head bash when you're in glide, obviously you're going to do the hover first, so you just got to press it again afterwards in order to go straight into it. And we just got another orb just by doing that. So, yeah, you can see that you're going to have to use the head bash quite a bit in order to get some items, and I'm pretty sure that was something you could do. But I'm not going to go any further through the Winter Tundra because almost every different pathway takes you to a level, and I believe there's about 5 different portals in order for us to take. Well, obviously this one. The Mystic Marsh being the first. But we're going to be leaving that for another time because we have... Well, there's actually stuff down there, but that's for later on as well. We're going to be leaving the Winter Tundra for later because in the next episode, guys, we're going to go back to the Autumn Plains and, well, actually properly do Fracture Hills and finish off Shady Oasis. See you guys then.